Amant, remember.
Marquis Saint-Cyr, my children will remember.
Learn from this!
Citizen Robespierre, we cannot allow this situation.
Will?
Nothing. What's the matter with you, Fumier?
We can't break him, citizen.
I don't want him broken, I want him talking.
Good evening, Mr. Danby. My name is Chauvelin. I head the Central Committee of Surveillance. You are here to answer my questions. We know your leader is an Englishman. We know he's a milord. And we know that you've been working for him. I admire you, Mr. Danby. Your endurance is remarkable. So is your courage. But your loyalty is misplaced. Over 200 prisoners, most of them under sentence of death, and all of them traitors to France, have cheated justice because of this man's conspiracies.
I want his name.
The Scarlet Pimpernel. I was beginning to think you'd lost your tongue along with your toenails.
It's time.
The barge will take you to the coast. Good luck, mademoiselle.
Come at last when I can enjoy the embraces of the man I adore. Away with all doubts and fears. Come to me, my love. The trees will shelter us from prying eyes, and I shall give you my heart.
Minette!
Armand!
Danby's been arrested.
My God, why?
It's better you don't know. Listen, Minette, there's
No time, I want to get in the bed.
Could I stay with you? Stay for a couple of days?
You won't follow, dear.
No.
Out! You can't come pushing in here like that. Who's this young bugger?
A friend. Quickly, Solange. What's this about?
I can't tell you.
It's to do with the Scarlet Pimpernel estate. Darling, I don't want to get involved.
You won't. I promise. Please?
Now go.
Thank you, my darling Minette.
There.
Robespierre. Quite the dandy, isn't he?
He leaves for the Jacobin Club at 11. You can set your watch by him.
Are you sure Danby's here?
They moved him yesterday.
Then we'll try for him tonight.
Right, come on, let's... Stay here.
The justice. Long live the king, whoever he may be.
The names of the league! Mr. Danby, the names! The names of the league! The names! Give me the names!
Wasn't that stay our welcome?
Robespierre's carriage.
Right on time.
A word, citizen.
Patty! What are you doing?
Has he talked to Chauvelin?
He will.
Want an end to this farce? We're being mocked.
Pierre, don't go in there.
Thank you, Marie. The boat's coming in after dark. We'll take James aboard before the others.
Everything's ready, my lord.
Do they know that they're leaving tonight?
Yes. High tide is 6.
I'm most grateful to you, Monsieur Gerbier.
I understand the committee's anger, and I acknowledge my failure. But I ask the committee's permission to go to England. Among those rescued by the Pimpernel, there may be several who have some small clue to his identity. People who still have relatives in prison here. Is it agreed?
I further propose the arrest of the man Gerbier and Armand Saint-Just.
Naturally.
Armand Saint-Just, you're under arrest.
Gets dressed. And you, citizeness?
I hardly know the girl. I only met her last night.
Very well. Search the attic.
Citizen Gerbier!
Marie! Marie!
That's enough! The guillotine!
James.
I didn't tell them anything.
I never thought you would.
Percy. Where are you?
I'm here.
Don't trust her.
you dance with me, Sir Percy?
Dance with my wife, madam. I doubt society would tolerate such an affectation.
Oh, Percy! There you are! Come and amuse me.
Alas, Your Royal Highness, I'm only capable of carriage wit.
Carriage wit, Percy? What the deuce is that?
The clever remark one thinks of when one has left the party and is driving home.
Suzanne?
Go.
Suzanne.
Marguerite. Marguerite Saint-Just.
How long have you been in England?
Oh, less than a week.
Andrew, this is my dear friend Suzanne de Tournay. It must be nearly a year. You will forgive us.
I shall do better than that and leave you in peace. But only if you swear to dance with me again.
I swear it.
But then, God's a bachelor.
Such a coquette. Less than a week in England and already held Sir Andrew Ffoulkes captive.
You know him well?
He's Percy's dearest friend.
Ah, so you married your milord?
He insisted on it.
And are you happy?
They say love's a disease and marriage the cure for it.
A spirited bachelor soon becomes a cross and melancholy.
And is Amon in England?
No. He still works in a Paris printing house. But we write to each other often.
You always were very close.
Amon's the only family I have. I miss him. And now he tells me he's in love.
Amon, in love?
With Minette Roland.
Your protégée at the Theatre des Arts?
Yes. And it seems she's now become very popular.
Especially with Armand.
Especially with Armand. I heard you were in prison.
La Fosse.
God in heaven, what was the charge?
The usual one. Suspicion of treason.
But you were acquitted?
No. I was rescued by the Scarlet Pimpernel.
I've heard it said it's the Duke of Beaufort.
I was told he was old Montfichet.
And I, that he's Lord Dimsbury. Though I fear the wooden leg would prove a disadvantage.
I didn't know he had one.
Oh, he has several.
Several?
One for common perambulation, one for riding, and a very smooth piece of maple for lovemaking.
Why would he need a wooden leg for that?
I can only suppose it's a question of balance.
They kept moving us, and always at night, but I recognized one of the houses. Do you remember Madame Volney?
The singing teacher in the Rue Saint-Jacques?
Yes, number 23.
It was where we first met.
That's where he hid us. That old tapestry, the one of the Daughters of Thieves, it was still hanging on the stairs.
And yet you never saw his face?
None of them. Oh, it was so romantic. Look. I wear his symbol.
Half the women in London are in love with a man we don't know.
Yet they may know him.
That's what makes it so deliciously intriguing.
Forgive me, Lady Blakeney, but...
You are forgiven. Off you go, Suzanne. And if you tire of him, tread on his toes.
Again, Percy, again, it's masterly.
They seek him here.
They seek him there.
Those Frenchies seek him everywhere.
Is he in heaven?
Or is he in hell? That damned elusive
Pimpernel! Oh, you've surpassed yourself, Percy.
Not so, sir. I've simply gone from bad to worse.
Citizeness Saint-Just.
Paul.
I'd almost forgotten how beautiful you are.
Why are you here?
To celebrate the birthday of the Prince of Wales. I'm here in place of the ambassador. He's in bed with a cold or a mistress.
Chauvelin.
Your new role suits you. But then, you've always chosen the parts you play with such care.
What do you want?
What I can no longer have. Lady Blakeney. Surely you're not frightened of me?
I've been frightened of you.
We needed your help, Miss.
You needed my help.
And you were willing. Sometimes you were very willing.
I was a fool.
No, but I'm told you married one.
Pardon me, Lady Blakeney. Your servant, sir. But Sir Percy has asked for you to join him.
Yes, of course. I'm coming, Tony.
And how is your brother Armand? Have you heard from him lately?
What do you mean?
Shall we go and meet your husband? I would so like to meet him.
Percy, a toast for the delightful ladies. That was lovely. Lovely. Gather round, gather round. Ladies, a toast.
May we kiss where we please, and please where we kiss.
Dear Lady Blakeney.
Sir, my most abject and humble apologies. I've completely drowned your cravat. How can I possibly make amends for such clumsiness?
It's of no consequence. It's only a cravat.
Only a cravat? Oh, my dear sir, a cravat is the apotheosis of all neckwear. A cravat distinguishes a man of refinement from the merely ordinary. It sneers at the severity of the stock. It is the only item of dress that expresses true individuality. And whether it be made of lace or silk or the finest lawn, it thrives on ingenuity, on originality, and above all, on personality, down to the last skilled twist of bow or knot.
Bravo, Percy, bravo. Your husband's frequent flashes of wit are most agreeable, Lady Blakeney.
Not as agreeable as his occasional flashes of silence. This is Monsieur Chauvelin, Your Royal Highness, from the French Ministry of Justice.
Justice? In France?
Clean bowled, by God, sir. That's a cricketing expression, Monsieur Chauvelin.
Chauvelin.
Whatever. I dare say it's not a game you're familiar with.
No, sir.
If your nobility had played cricket, they might have kept their heads.
Oh, I doubt if a game could change the course of history.
Oh, Lord, sir, cricket could. Lady Blakeney finds the game somewhat tedious, don't you, madam?
It has all the excitement of a graveyard under snow.
I fear it is beyond your womanly comprehension.
Indeed, but the time when an Englishman most resembles a lover, when his eyes light up, his heart pounds, and his face is aglow, is the time when he lashes out lustfully at a little ball.
Ah, I have my sport, madam, and doubtless you have yours. Why not come down to Blakeney Hall and see a game for yourself? Stay for the weekend. Lady Blakeney would be delighted to welcome you, won't you, my dear?
You're very kind, Sir Percy.
Then you'll come.
I shall look forward to it.
Marvelous.
Lady Blakeney.
Percy, why did you ask him?
Always pleasant to renew old friendships. Hmm?
But you don't know him.
But you do, don't you?
Lady Blakeney? Oh, don't you know me? I am Angèle Saint-Cyr.
I don't give a halfpenny fig who you are, madam. But I suggest you remove yourself until you're fit for company.
How dare you, sir?
How dare I what, sir?
You have insulted her. Apologize.
Who the devil's this popinjay?
I am the Comte de Clary de Florian, and I demand satisfaction.
And I'll wager you'll get it before the night is out.
A duel, monsieur?
Oh, Lord save us. What an excitable little object you are. Seek to make a pincushion of me, would you, sir? You should know that dueling is forbidden in England. It's bad for the digestion, and it ruins one's clothes.
Oh, you refuse?
I never fight anyone if they haven't been introduced. But don't just stand there fretting like an affronted porcupine. Take the lady home, sir. Take the lady home. Why in the name of heaven does the Pimpernel keep bringing him over? It's becoming a positive invasion.
Citizen Gerbier, traitor to the Republic.
Nothing. I was fencing last week at White's with young Dewhurst. His damn foil snapped and he pinked me. It's a scratch.
Let me see.
No. Lord Manon, don't fuss me. Thank you, Robert.
Thank you for what you did.
What I did? Pray, what was that?
Angèle Saint-Cyr.
The wretched woman was tipsy.
She wanted to kill me.
Does it surprise you? The same week we were married, Marguerite. The same week. Do you remember?
Yes. But I remember how in love we were.
The Marquise, the children, all of them executed. Why did you denounce them?
I thought you loved me.
Blind, unquestioning devotion, madam. Is that what you demand of me? You never once gave me a reason.
Why should you need one? If you love me.
It promises to be another perfect day.
Always this mask of indifference.
We all of us wear masks from time to time. Even you, madam.
I've no choice.
Nor have I. I told you once, my life was yours.
Yes. And I believed you.
You must forgive me if I let Percy's getting impatient.
Why did you turn your back on France?
I saw the revolution become revenge. And I was as guilty as anyone.
Do you think liberty can have an easy birth? No mess, no blood.
What do you want, Paul?
I want you to help me to save your brother. He's being held in La Force.
I don't believe you.
It's true.
For what offense? Tell me.
Working with the enemies of France.
That's absurd.
I've seen the evidence. My hands are tied. But if you help me, and we succeed, Armand could join you here in England.
If we succeed in doing what?
Finding the Scarlet Pimpernel.
That's impossible.
No, listen to me, Marguerite. You're now an aristocrat. Invited to every ball, every reception, at the very center of society. So is the Pimpernel. Well, it should be easy for you. An actress with such an ability to fascinate, talent to dissemble.
No.
Do you see this man as a hero?
The people he rescues are worthless. Poverty and injustice mean nothing to them.
Paul, live in their world and you'll soon know why. It's true, nothing touches them. True, they have no understanding. But does that justify death?
This man is an enemy of the revolution. And you can help me find him.
And if I can't? Or if I refuse to?
Then I shall have nothing with which to bargain for your brother's life.
I have the ditty here.
Shall we?
Thank you, Percy.
A song. Oh, come, madam. A song.
No, Percy.
Will you deny us when we all know how truly your voice mirrors your beauty?
Pray you excuse me.
Must I entreat you, then?
Entreat away, sir. I will not sing.
What is a wife but inexplicability in petticoats?
What is a husband but a bully in breeches?
I fear we must be leaving, Percy. Lady Blakeney, our thanks.
No. We must end this evening with a ditty in honor of Monsieur Chambertin. A song. A French song that's become the rage of London. Ça ira. Gather round.
Assadia, Assadia, Assadia. Over in France there's a revolution. Assadia, Assadia, Assadia. Watch what you say or you'll lose your head. Assadia, Assadia, Assadia. Pass some time, see an execution. Assadia, Assadia, Assadia. Under toi and you drop down dead. Assadia, Assadia, Assadia. Hear the tale of Marie Antoinette. Assadia, Assadia, Assadia. A bloodier sight you have never seen.
I must speak with you.
It's late, madam. Can't it wait till morning?
Please. Armand's in prison.
The devil he is.
Chauvelin told me. And he says... He says
what, madam?
He says he can do nothing to help him.
Indeed. You seemed uncommon close at Carlton House.
Please. Help me, Percy.
What is this man to you?
Nothing.
What was he to you?
You told me once of your summer spent with the Saint-Cyrs. How well your family knew them. My family also knew them. We were tenants on their land, treated like the cattle on the estate. My father asked for justice, for simple food. They hanged him. They hanged my mother with him. I was 12. Armand was 9. But we survived. Then, when the revolution came, I heard, almost by chance, that the Marquis was plotting with Austria. I was well known, a popular actress, the ideal symbol of liberty and revolution. Paul Chauvelin made it easy for me, so easy. Give me Saint-Cyr, he said. Take your revenge. And then, when I did as he asked, he killed them. All. Percy, if you ever loved me, help me now.
Armand is French and subject to French law.
But you are the prince's friend. You know Lord Grenville.
I was at Harrow with Grenville, hopeless at cricket. Cannot imagine why Pitt made him Foreign Secretary. But he'd never intervene in such a matter. It's not done. Besides, France is at war with Austria, and doubtless we'll be next.
Armand! Percy! My brother!
Calm yourself, madam. My natural desire to aid Armand is hindered by circumstances beyond my power to alter. I cannot help you. You really should do something about that cough, Monsieur Fumier. You sent the messengers to Sir Andrew and Lord Anthony.
I did, sir.
Give this to Lady Blakeney. It will explain my sudden departure. Keep an eye on Chauvelin, especially that little tired Fumier. What time's the morning tide?
6:15, sir.
Money and documents?
They're in the saddlebags.
Where would I be without you, Fisher?
Good luck, Sir Percy.
Thank you, Fisher.
Good morning, my lady. From Sir Percy.
Madam, I trust I did not disturb your slumbers with my early departure, but I'd entirely forgot a wager made with Sir Harry Lacy of the Cumberland fleet to race the Daydream against his yacht Cleopatra from Greenwich to Gravesend. My most sincere apologies to Monsieur Chauvelin. I deeply deplore I cannot be present to bid him adieu, but doubtless he much prefers your company to mine. Percy.
Good morning, Lady Blakeney.
Perfect morning. That'll be all.
You rise early, monsieur.
You've a short memory. Is Sir Percy still in bed?
Lord, no, sir. He's racing his yacht on the Thames this morning. It's a passion with him.
And together with his passion for cricket and cravats, he's obviously a very passionate man.
Monsieur Chauvelin.
Paul. And as he's married a very passionate woman, it must be a perfect marriage.
Yes, perfect.
One might almost say too perfect. Too good to be true. Isn't that the saying? Like the performance you're giving now. You've forgotten how well I know you, Marguerite. How intimately.
Yes, this is how I remember you. This is the real Paul Chauvelin. Probing, hurting. Your real passion.
They say there's a fool in every marriage. There must be two in yours.
Everything's ready, citizen.
I'm coming from you. I'm returning to Paris. 2 weeks' time, your brother will stand trial. There's no doubt that the sentence will be... Find him in the Pimpernel.
How can I?
Goodbye, Lady Blakeney.
Wait. There is something. There is something. Paul, listen to me. Listen to me.
Something? What something?
A house. A house in Paris. Used by the Pimpernel. A hiding place for those he rescues.
How do you know this?
Suzanne de Tournay. They took her there and she remembered it. 23 Rue Saint-Jacques.
Good. See, it's easy. Talk to the other rescued émigrés. They'll lead you to him.
And Armand?
Armand, yes. This should delay matters.
Promise me. Promise me, Paul.
Do what I can and wait to hear further from you.
You will.
I know I will. But one more thing. In a recent encounter with the Pimpernel, I shot and wounded him. It may be of some help to you. I wish you good hunting, Lady Blakeney.
Milady,
Why is this door locked?
Sir Percy's study is always locked, milady.
Unlock it.
Sir Percy has given orders that on no
Unlock this door, Fisher. If you don't, I will have it broken down and you will be dismissed.
Only Sir Percy has the keys to the drawers, Lady Blakeney.
We have to find where Amar's being held.
But how, Percy?
Arturo! Percy, my noble slasher! Come up, it's my birthday! My birthday! I'm 22!
Sweeping Paris, my lord. Even the guillotine has become fashionable.
Doubtless Citizen Robespierre would approve.
Robespierre? No, Robespierre will go far.
Why so?
Because he believes everything he says. I hope one day to piss on his grave.
Not so fast, my lord. I think you'd better come with us.
Down with the revolution!
My dear fellow, don't beat about the bush. Say what you really think.
I always say what I think, my lord. But I am always most careful to whom I say it. The incorruptible himself, huh? In the style of David, no?
You flatter him, senor.
So does David. Flatter any of them for the right money, even that poxy gargoyle Mara. Leaves me free for my other work. Boucher, Bronzino, Rubens. She has a skin like pearl.
Where's the Mazzarini?
The Mazzarini? I haven't an original brushstroke in my body. What do you want, dear friend?
5 letters, signed and stamped, granting permission to leave Paris. One for a woman.
You'll need civil certificates and passes from the Committee of General Surveillance. Now, Chauvelin's signature, that is my masterpiece.
Adorable hussy. How's the theatre?
Packed every night we play. Is Marguerite with you?
Alas, no. To tell the truth, dear creature, I was in such a sad flutter of indecision, I quite forgot to ask her.
She is well.
Indeed, but she fears for Armand.
He was in the conciergerie, but they moved him.
Could you find him?
Can't you?
We are foreigners, mademoiselle. English aristos. And we need to be discreet.
From the League? Are you the Scarlet Pimpernel?
No, mademoiselle.
But he's close to him.
I can't help you. I live in this city, my lord. And that is what I intend to do. Live.
But Armand could die.
Is it so much to ask?
Do you know the Café Mécanique?
In Saint-Denis?
Give me tomorrow to find him. Meet me there the following day. 11 o'clock. The prisons are crowded. They've arrested scores of suspects. It won't be easy.
We know that. Thank you, mademoiselle.
You can thank me if I find him.
Mademoiselle!
There goes Tony, and his virginity with him, I should imagine.
I don't think you'll miss it.
Toast! A toast! To Arturo Mazzarini!
and to love that never dies.
Have your papers ready, citizens? Section authorization, civic certificates, travel entry, and all residential permits. Mary Ballard, seamstress.
Yes.
Madame Ballard? Let me see your hands. A seamstress.
You'll be sorry. Trying to fool us, will you?
Very convincing set of papers. Where do you get them? What brings you to Paris?
I was hoping to see Armand.
Possibly. Or to find members of the League and inform them that a certain house is no longer safe. I trusted you to help me save your brother.
Help you to find my brother? Do you think I don't know that it was you that had Armand arrested?
What will Sir Percy be told when he returns to Blakeney Hall?
That I'm visiting friends in London.
Oh, so you already lie to him. And does he lie to you? Suppose he hasn't been sailing on the Thames.
What do you mean?
Well, he might be somewhere else. Possibly with another woman.
No.
You seem very sure. Why? Do you think he cares for you? You're a rich man's possession. It would be ironic, wouldn't it, if he was here in Paris?
Very ironic.
Plenty of horizontal ladies here. Even in the prisons, the jailers take their pick. The young Marquise de Bourdain was found stark naked with one of them on the very morning of her execution.
What a charming story. It obviously excites you. Do I? You can't forgive me, can you? Was I your possession, Paul?
No, you were always out of reach. Even lying in my arms.
Lying, yes. It was all lies, wasn't it?
And it still is. You give me no choice. You're going to La Force.
My dear Monsieur Planchet, how gratifying to see you, sir. And in such splendid health.
Sir Percy, I'm honoured, my lord. Sir Andrew, Lord Dewhurst. What brings you to Paris with the Prussians already at Verdun?
Business, Planchet, business. And an escape from business.
Very necessary. And your coat is finished.
Excellent. I'm a quiver with anticipation.
Sir Percy's coat, Andre. He's new, and I'm not sure of him.
We're here to free Armand Saint-Just.
You may have to be quick. I've heard the mob are getting restless. There are rumors that they're being incited to storm the prisons and kill the so-called enemies of the Republic.
Seems that prison ain't the safest place to be.
Did Mr. Danby survive?
No.
I liked him.
He was betrayed.
The coat, Sir Percy.
Ah. Superb, Monsieur Planchet. And the collar, sir, is your masterpiece.
Thank you, Sir Percy. Andre, champagne. Lord Dewhurst, are you unwell?
No, but he's quite exhausted, Monsieur Planchet. The poor fellow was up most of the night.
He couldn't sleep.
I don't think they let him.
It's for Robespierre. Note the buttons, my lord.
They said he has no sense of humor. No head, citizen. I trust that's not an omen.
Someone to see you. I'm busy.
How busy?
But I'm waiting for someone.
Mademoiselle Roland.
Good morning to you, my lord. Where are the others?
Out walking. Did you find Armand?
No, he's in La Force.
Ah, Force.
You must warn Percy.
Not yet.
Why not?
Right! I want everybody out of here! Or you can stay and be arrested! Orders of the CGS!
Go, go.
You, stay! Sit down!
Minette! Wait! Minette!
Turn that thing off.
All right, get out.
They seek him here. They seek him there. Those Frenchies seek him everywhere. Is he in heaven or is he in hell? Oh, no. He's sitting right in front of me.
But it don't rhyme, Shuffle On. And it ain't a proper poem if it don't rhyme.
How are you, Sir Percy?
Tolerably well. And yourself, sir?
Very well indeed. So is Lady Blakeney.
Lady Blakeney? I don't follow.
No, but she followed me, Sir Percy. She's here in Paris. In La Force. I'm sure it'll only be a temporary lodging. On the other hand, you, of course, will stand trial as an enemy of the revolution.
I don't think my neck's ready for that yet.
Where's your horse? Who's watching Rue Saint-Jacques?
Duranton and Lacoste.
Percy! How the devil did you... Where's Tony?
Tony's dead.
He knew the risks. Marguerite is here in Paris.
What?
Chauvelin's imprisoned her. So now we have two to rescue. There's two people working in the street who seem confoundedly interested in this house.
You think they know?
Perhaps. Our time here may be short.
It must have come as quite a shock to discover your husband was the Scarlet Pimpernel, especially after betraying him. I'm surprised he never told you. Unless, of course, he didn't trust you. Yes, that's it. He never trusted you. His French Republican wife. And it seems that he was right, doesn't it? Because now, thanks to you, the trap is set and he's about to walk into it.
Don't sell the skin till you've caught the bear.
Oh, the bear will be caught. It's inevitable. And then again, because of you, the League will be destroyed.
The League?
Well, I'd have thought it was obvious. I'll offer him your freedom and Armand's for an interesting list of names.
Percy would never agree to such a betrayal.
And coming from you, that's comic. He'll agree. He has too much to lose.
Including his honor.
Or his wife. It's an interesting dilemma, isn't it? Do you really think that he'd watch you go to the guillotine? I'm deeply in your debt, Marguerite. Deeply. You've given me everything.
No. Not everything.
Even if he managed to escape me, even if he succeeded in getting you out, he knows Armand would die immediately. There's another dilemma.
I pity you.
What makes...
You're the one in prison. So you come and mock me, hoping my anguish will free you. But I'm stronger than you. Because love is stronger than hate.
It's fortunate Marguerite is in La Force.
Why fortunate?
The tunnel.
What tunnel?
De Combre's tunnel, didn't I tell you?
No, Percy.
30 years ago, the Duc de Cambrai was imprisoned in La Force and simply vanished from his cell. By sorcery, it was said.
That's an old story.
And one that's always intrigued me. So when I met de Cambrai, less than a year ago in London when the League was being formed, I asked him how he did it. Of course, there was no sorcery. Poor devil spent 5 years in the old dungeons, the deepest part of the prison, digging a tunnel to the sewers. But then, and this is how the mystery came about, before he escaped, he cleverly concealed both the entrance and the exit, and they were never found.
But you know where they are.
Thanks to de Cambrai, I know exactly.
What help will that be to Armand?
Chauvelin's getting impatient. Come. Doors facing different streets, both belong to me. Rue Madon, you have friends who can hide you.
I pray you succeed.
Citizen. I trust you will excuse our somewhat hasty departure. There are some excellent wines in the cellar. Time's running out for us.
I support Danton. Why should men leave Paris to fight for their country? It's a little tight here, Planchet. Knowing this army of traitors is still in the prisons. The tribunals are being too slow. And the trials too long, citizen.
The trials?
No, the sleeves. And the trials. Justice should be swift. We must let the people do what has to be done. The people rule, citizens. I do like the buttons.
I gave you Danby, Armand Saint-Just, and then the Pimpernel himself. What more do you want? It's not my fault you let him slip through your fingers.
Don't let your mouth talk your head off, Mademoiselle Roland. You'll be paid for all your services the day Blakeney mounts the steps in Place du Carrousel. Come in, Fumier.
Citizen?
This tunnel of the Duc de Conde. It must be found.
Yes, citizen. But it won't be easy.
Look at me, not her.
The building's old and parts of it are completely derelict.
Find it.
Yes, citizen. But should it prove necessary, I'm gonna have to have at least half
As many white asses as you need, Fumier, now.
Yes, citizen.
Governor Toure. This way. It's down there.
Which one was de Combre's cell?
How the devil should I know? It was 30 years ago. I wasn't here. Not used now. Rather you than me. Andrew.
You'd oblige me greatly, Monsieur Thoré, by moving to the chair, sitting on it. Good. We've come to get one of your prisoners, a certain Armand Saint-Just. Do you know him?
I don't know any of them. I know how many. Too many. But who they are or what they want here is not my concern.
Quite so. Is there a guard out there? Call him in.
Guards!
Take the fellow's musket, Andrew. Keys. Go with him and find Armand, and hurry.
Percy!
It's very good to see you again, my dear Armand. This is no time for pleasantries. Go!
Hurry, Percy!
No. There's a price in his head, and I'm claiming it.
Citizen Shoulder, has the tunnel been found?
No, but the Pimpernel has.
Bar the gates. The mob could be heading this way.
Guards!
Well,
Sir Percy.
tolerably well, Shufflon. And have you had a beneficial day?
De Combre's tunnel. Where is it?
Doesn't exist, I'm afraid. An invention of mine. By the by, how long's that young strumpet Minette worked for you?
So, how did de Combray escape?
He bribed his jailer and left dressed as the man's wife.
Where is Armand Saint-Just?
Lord, you're as curious as a chambermaid. Armand's as free as a bird.
But your wife isn't. And you can save her.
How?
By giving me the names of your so-called league and those traitors working with you here in Paris.
I wouldn't be very popular.
Now, what difference would that make to you with your head in a basket?
Not a jot. But how would I know Marguerite would be safe?
I give you my word.
But what's it worth?
It's something for you to decide.
Very well. But after I've seen her.
Alone?
Percy.
Well, madam, here's a pretty kettle of fish. Hardly my choice of venue for an intimate rendezvous, I must confess. However, one must make the best of it. As the mariner said to the mermaid.
Don't treat me like this, Percy. We're alone. There's no one here to play to. This isn't Carlton House. And I'm not the oh-so-witty Lady Blakeney. I'm Marguerite Saint-Just, the woman you fell in love with. The woman who betrayed you.
Betrayed?
The house in Rue Saint-Jacques. Suzanne de Tournay knew it, remembered it, and I told Chauvelin.
But did you know I was the Pimpernel?
No, not then. But when I asked you to help me with Armand, you seemed so indifferent, so uncaring. I didn't understand. How could I? Why didn't you tell me, Percy? Why didn't you tell me from the beginning?
I would to God I had.
And then when I did know it was you, I came to warn you, to be with you, because I wanted you to know how much I love you.
I've been such a fool.
Can you forgive me?
Oh, my love, there's nothing to forgive. I should have trusted you, told you everything. You're my life. Nothing will come between us.
Nothing can. Nothing can.
Rosie. Armand is safe, and so will you be.
No, I can't live without you.
Then why not live with me? That's mighty ill-mannered of you, Shufflon. Bursting in like some demented cannibal wanting his supper.
It's time, Sir Percy.
Time. Yes. Such a creeping thief. You can take a fellow's life without him noticing. So, madam, I'll bid you adieu. And trust that you'll sleep soundly.
Good night, my lord. Will you join me at breakfast?
Lord, madam, I'm hunting at 6.
Pen, ink, and paper.
How very obliging of you.
Good night, Sir Percy.
Citizens, this woman is being denounced as a traitor to our beloved country. A woman once held in high regard. A public figure, an actress, loved and applauded by the people. And how does she repay the people's adulation? She must die.
May it please the committee.
Very well, Chauvelin, but keep it quick.
If this woman is indeed a traitor, then I will be the first to condemn her. The committee bases its judgment on facts. We are accustomed to anonymous denunciations, and I find many of them to be false, motivated by revenge or greed or...
Then you shall confront her accuser. Guard. State your name.
Minette Roland.
Why do you denounce the woman Saint-Just?
Citizen Chauvelin is protecting her. She was his mistress before she married a certain English aristocrat.
No. This woman worked for me as an informer.
Yes, and I take pride in the fact that I had a certain
talent for it, indeed she had, in bed. Where she gathered most of her information. It was obvious she enjoyed her work. But then she began to use her talent for her own ends, to eliminate rivals and to compromise...
We're running late. What's the accused have to say?
Does it matter what I have to say? You've already decided I'm guilty. I'm not a traitor. I believe in the greatness of France and her people. I always have. I believed in the revolution, but I have watched it turn into a Holocaust. This week in the prisons, over 1,000 people have been murdered. What have you done to stop it? Nothing. You wanted it.
She's condemned herself. Your defense of the woman Saint-Just was a serious error of judgment.
Citizen
You will lead the escort when she goes to her execution. Is that clearly understood, Citizen Chauvelin?
Yes, citizen.
Could Blakely be the Pimpernel?
Who knows?
Indeed.
Away with all doubts and fears. Come to me, my love. The trees will shelter us from prying eyes, and I shall give you my heart. Solange.
Oh, the hussy! How could she cheat me like this?
Marguerite? Marguerite, come back to bed.
Promises to be another perfect day. You said that once, remember?
Did I?
After the party at Carlton House. And you said... You said, I told you once my life is yours.
How impossibly romantic of me.
Do you love me, Percy?
I confess I do. But I beg you not to reveal it to anyone. To be in love with one's wife is considered fearfully unfashionable.
Or is someone else's wife?
Utterly undesirable.
And with no one at all?
Unbelievably uncomfortable.
Aha. So you admit to preferring wedlock, matrimony, conjugal bliss. In a word, marriage?
Lord, madam, marriage ain't a word. It's a sentence.